We have some breaking news coming in. India heading out at Pakistan at the United Nations once again. While speaking in Geneva, India's first secretary at the permanent mission to the UN, Dr. Sumit Seth, has said that India rejects attempts by Pakistan to denigrate the democratic choice that has been regularly exercised by the people of Jammu and Kashmir. He further said that Pakistan is a country that has systematically abused and violated human rights of its own citizens, including people in Balochistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir.
The people of Pakistan, as well as Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, have become victims of sectarian conflict, terrorism, and severe economic hardship due to Pakistan's authoritarian and discriminatory policies in complete disregard of human rights. Mr. President, terrorism is an extreme violation of human rights and should be so acknowledged by the international community. We are dealing with a state that regards the use of terrorism as a legitimate instrument of statecraft. The world watches with concern as the consequences of Pakistan's actions have spread beyond its immediate neighbor. All of us stand prepared to help if only Pakistan, the creator of this malignant monster, wakes up to the dangers of what it has done to itself.
And joining us, Taha Siddiqui, our bureau chief in Islamabad. Taha, how do you see Pakistan responding to this? Not only has India brought up Kashmir, but once again Balochistan at the international stage.
Well, as far as Pakistan's narrative is concerned on this and the preparation they did for UNGA, just very recently, the Pakistani foreign minister at his press conference said that when they will be going to the UNGA, they will be bringing the Kashmir cause, and this is what we saw last year also. The Prime Minister is supposed to also talk about it. He mentioned that. Basically, as far as from what we know, right now the Foreign Minister is abroad doing international meetups with different counterparts around the world. He went to China, he went to Iran. And it's all because of whatever is happening in the region, in the sense that with the BRICS statement that came out, and then now the UNGA is happening, Pakistan had called its ambassadors also here to develop a strategy in the coming days, because there is a sense of this isolation in Islamabad currently.
This also comes on a day when WION has accessed details of how two brigadiers were deputed by the ISI to foment terrorist activities in Jammu and Kashmir, and this is something that the intelligence agencies in India have come up with in their investigation. So pressure certainly building, and when India takes it up on a stage like the United Nations, out for Pakistan, and how much trouble does Pakistan see itself in?
Well, from what we understand right now, basically Pakistan, the way the foreign minister's briefing has been last week before he left for the international tours, which will end up at then UNGA later. He's been talking constantly about the fact that, we are facing embarrassment in the world. So he's been very frank. Even at his recent last press conference before leaving the country, he was quite frank in admitting the problems that Pakistan has in the sense of these militant groups. So, but whether or not the civilians will, change something, because as you mentioned, this intelligence report, this is all about, the region is quite militarized and it's all about military. And because of that, the military is where the change needs to happen.
Right. Taha Siddiqui, thanks very much for joining us here.